Hi everyone, welcome to Skill Questers Hub. In this video, we will explore IPython Magic Commands in Jupyter Notebook. Magic commands are built-in commands that provide additional functionality beyond the normal Python commands. Magic commands are prefixed with % or $%. Let's explore the magic command %subshell. So %subshell is a magic command used to manage subshells. A subshell is a separate execution environment with the same IPython session. Okay. So if we run the command %subshell, let me run this, we get the data of the subshell. So currently there are no subshells running. So we get the ID as none and rest of the details. Okay. Next, let's explore the magic command %uv. So %uv is an IPython magic command that integrates with the UV package manager. So this allows package installation and management directly from the notebook. So this is a faster alternative to pip. Okay, so first let's install UV. To install UV, we need to run the command %pip install UV. So let's run this command. Okay, so the pip command has installed UV. Now we can use the below command to install any packages. So the command is %uv pip install, and you can mention the name of the package that you want to install. So let's install pandas here. So the command is %uv pip install pandas. So let's run this command. Okay, so now it has installed pandas. Okay, so we can use the command %uv as a faster alternative to the pip package manager. Next, let's explore the magic command %exclamation. So the magic command %exclamation is an IPython magic command used to execute an entire cell as a shell script. Every line inside this cell is sent to the operating system shell. So this is useful for running multiple shell commands together. So let's run the command. So here we have an example, %exclamatory mark. And below that we have a shell command, echo hello. So we can run this command. Echo is a shell command. So we can run this using the magic command %exclamation. So let's run this command. So this prints the text hello. Okay. So similarly, we can run other shell commands as well inside the magic command %exclamation. Next, let's explore the magic command %svg. So %svg is an IPython magic command used to render SVG content. So SVG is the scalable vector graphics. So the SVG images can be directly displayed using this command. So we need to write the SVG tag data into the %svg command. So here we have %svg, and below we have the SVG data which is there. So let's run this command. So this displays the SVG circle inside the notebook. Okay. So we can use the command %svg to render SVG content. Next, let's explore the magic command %svg. Okay, that was the SVG in caps. This is the SVG in lowercase. So the command %svg is an IPython magic command used to render SVG graphics. Okay, this is similar to the command %svg, which is in caps. So here also we have the command %svg, and then we are creating a rectangle using the SVG tag. So let's run this command. Okay, so this displays the rectangle within the notebook. So we can use the command %svg to render the svg content. Next, let's explore the magic command %cmd. So %cmd is an IPython magic command used to run the entire cell in the Windows command prompt. Okay. So all the commands that we run in command prompt, we can run it in the notebook with the command %cmd. So here we have the command %cmd, and below that we have a dir and echo commands which we run in the command prompt. So let's run this command. Okay. So this displays the output of dir and echo. So dir, we have all the files and folders listed. And for the echo, we have the hello text printed. Okay. So we can use the command %cmd to run the entire cell in the command prompt. Next, let's explore the magic command %codewrap. So %codewrap is an IPython magic command used to wrap code inside a template. Okay, so this helps to automate the repetitive code. Okay, so let's see that in action. So we have %codewrap. Below that we have the print statement, wrap start code, and then we have the wrapped end code at the end. And in between we have the __code__. So this is the placeholder for the code. So let's run this command. So now the code wrap is created. Now if you run the command %codewrap list, it will list the code wrap that is created. So let's run this. So now the code wrap is listed. Now if we run the command code wrap list all, so let's run this, we get the code wrap that was created entirely. So we get the details of the code wrap that is created. So now if you run any line of code, the template of the code wrap will be used by default. So let's run the code print test code. So the print test code prints the text test code, and we have the code wrap which is also been added above the code and below the code. Okay. Now we can also remove the code wrap. So code wrap remove. Let's run this command. So this removes the code wrap that we had created. Now if you go to code wrap list and run it, no code wraps are displayed. Okay. So this is how we can use the command %codewrap to wrap repetitive code inside a template and reuse it later. Next, let's explore the magic command %writefile. So %writefile is an IPython cell magic command used to write the contents of a cell to a file. Okay. So by using the command %writefile, we can write the contents of the cell to the file. So let's see the command. So we have the command here %writefile, and hello.py is the name of the file where we want to write the content to. So below is the content, which is a print statement hello world. So let's run this command. Okay, so it gives the output writing hello py. So the contents of this cell is being written into the file hello py. So let's check that. So here if you go, so if we go to the current location, we have hello py present here. And if we open that, we have the content print hello world, which is added to the file. Okay. So this is how we can use the command %writefile to write the contents of a cell to a file. Next, let's explore the magic command %debug. So %debug is an IPython cell magic command used to enter the Python debugger after an exception occurs. So this allows step-by-step inspection of variables and the code execution. Okay. So the command is %debug, and below that we have the code which will throw the exception 1 by 0, which will give the division 0 error. So let's run the command. So it directly enters the debugger. So now we can inspect the code, we can type the code that gave the error 1/0, enter. So this gives the error description, 0 division error. And we can come out of this debugger by typing C or Q. Let me type C and press enter. Okay. So once we come out of the debugger, it gives the entire exception details. Okay, so this is how we can use the command %debug to enter the Python debugger after an exception occurs. I have also prepared a reference guide with the commands that we have discussed in this video. You can also refer that. I will be sharing the link to this reference guide in the description. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel.